Fam, we are back with another YouTube from ONEGYM. So welcome back. About to get breakfast down. One of the questions I get asked a lot on my Instagram is, what is the red shit that you eat? This is the red shit, okay? Really, really cool. Obviously, you know, T and I run this place, so we sit here most mornings at our table and have our breakfast or our pre-meal. But the red shit is beetroot. So I pretty much had the same breakfast for the last 4 or 5 years, never changes. It was beef mince, but I developed an intolerance to beef mince. So the beef mince went out and we have lamb mince instead. Because I like to keep my fats fairly low, we use a backstrap lamb, which is less than 5% fat per 100 grams. So we get the backstrap minced lamb, worked out to be $40 per kilo for mince, but that's life. Here we have 300 grams of lamb mince, 300 grams raw weight of rice pasta. So it's not normal gluten-free pasta. It's gluten-free, yes, but it's pasta made from pretty much rice starch, a little bit of maize as well. So it's basically rice but in a pasta form. I have 100 grams of grated raw beetroot mixed through the mince. And I also add 70 grams to 100 grams of dried apricots. They're Turkish, organic, dark brown ones, not the orange ones. Get the dark brown ones, they taste way better. And I put them at the bottom, excuse me. So, as you bury through the pasta, you've got these little warm bits of apricot scattered throughout the actual pasta meal themselves. And that's gold there. So, the red shit is beetroot. Beetroot is great for digestion. Also filled with nitrates, which is a precursor for nitric oxide. So pump, that's why I have a pre-workout. A little bit of interesting data there as well. If you are having beetroot for the pre-workout benefits, don't wash or brush your teeth or wash your mouth out with like a mouthwash or chew gum before you train after you've had the beetroot, because the beetroot nitrates actually store in your saliva. And if you brush your teeth or rinse your mouth out or have chewing gum, you get rid of those, so you negate the benefits of the nitric oxide. Just some little interesting fun facts for you there as well. So beetroot, rice pasta, lamb, and for those playing at home, if you're interested for the calories for this meal, it's 1,620 calories. We have 290 grams of carbs, 14 grams of fat, 80 grams of protein, about 16 grams of fiber. So just under 1,700 calories for this meal. And let me tell you, the rice pasta digests so easy. T has 2 bagels, or a bagel, 2 halves bagels, with about 30 grams of peanut butter, banana, and a little bit of honey. So, and that's her meal 1 or pre-workout meal. So I have this, oh, guys, I forgot. Sugar-free maple. This is the secret. Yes, I put sugar-free maple on my savory meals as a little bit of sauce, only in the off-season or grow season. So if you think that's weird, fuck you, try it. You'll think differently next time. But sugar-free maple is the GOAT on your savory meals. Try it out. We're gonna get this down, guys. Then we're gonna train. Today we have an upper session, which is a back focus. It means we'll hit back first and then hit the upper session all the way through. And yeah, we'll get it done.
And also, I know everyone thinks it makes me hair.
Oh yeah. I've been called the Jack Slim Shady, Big Papa Pump Rick Steiner. Someone called me, some other name yesterday, come on.
He was a wrestler?
No, that was Rick Steiner, Big Papa
the
Pump.
singer.
The singer, yeah.
Billy.
Billy Idol as well. So Jack Billy Idol, Jack Slim Shady. Anyway, YOLO, I don't care. I mix it up, keep it fun, keep it fresh. Change is as good as a holiday. So we are blonde for the time being. Platinum, 10.2 toner or some shit like that.
Even technical.
All right, I'm gonna eat.
Hey, please do not text to me. I'm trying to get it. Working to become the best of me. I'm doing my job. That includes whipping and keeping the recipes. I cannot stop. I gotta get it till legends are next to me. Till legends are next to me. Hey, please do not text to me. I'm trying to get it. Working to become the best of me. I'm doing my job. That includes whipping and keeping the recipes. I cannot stop.
All right, guys. So you would have seen, just went through a series of 3 or 4 back movements since I'm training back first in this upper session. 3 or 4 back movements just to, get everything moving, put some blood in and around the back, rear delts, pullovers for lats, upper back pull down. So just putting blood everywhere, no working obviously, nothing near failure, purely putting blood in the right places. So we feel nice and ready to work. You'll just see my pre-workout routine as well. As always, going through mobility for the scapula, for the shoulders, for the back. Making sure everything's ready to move, and also feeling out for anything maybe niggly or wrong pre-session. So, feeling good.
Gotta get it till legends are next to me. Till legends are next to me. Okay, 2X beat a shirt, but I been hitting the gym.
Starting here with the calf lat pull down. You guys have seen me do this enough. Essentially here, most important thing is to make sure you're as far under the machine or under the cable or line of pull as you need to. If you're too far out, this will forever feel like it's gonna fall off or up your arm as you raise. So making sure you're under as much as possible means that line of where it's pulling from always stays sort of perpendicular to the arm. So it doesn't feel like it's gonna fall off. And still as you get that full range of motion for the lats.
Give me a year and I promise that I'll have a story to tell about people who hate it and now they say hello from the other side like their name was Adele. I cannot stop, that's from the box state to the east side to the coast. I'm catching every fade, talking every day till they mention Jay with the go. I take the grave shift on the pavement when I say this, listen close. I gotta get it when using these minutes, and that's on the rain, hail, sleet, and snow. Talking it, I ain't hearing you. Just let your words move and turn it physical. Your rhetoric is cheap and very typical. Was hoping that the capping was a minimal. Jalen started rapping, turn it spiritual. The gift internally go put some fear in you. He never worries, he goes what the spirit do. I'm seeing hard work and you see a miracle. You do not text to me, I'm trying to get it. Working to become the best of me.
Post-comp feeling much like anyone else, I suppose. We go through phases of little post-comp blues. Changes the body. So used to seeing scales go down, body fat go down. The post-comp is always hard to adjust for most people. You get better at it the more you do it. You get better at it knowing what to expect, knowing not to be so hard on yourself by seeing the changes go the other way. Weight go back up. Real struggle is to try and really keep those food cravings at bay. There's gonna be a time post-comp where you're really, really food driven, looking for food. And the more you deprive yourself, the more you'll feel like you're deprived, the more you'll binge or look to binge. So with myself, a lot of my guys and girls, I'll give them some free food, give them some stuff they can enjoy post-comp, but within guidelines. So still keeping that tracking. And I always let them know that when they start tasting that other food, it's gonna be a real struggle to keep that gateway closed. And the gateway is essentially, fucking start stuffing your face with all kinds of shit that you haven't eaten for a long time. So I'd say to them, you've been a highly tuned Formula One race car for the last 20 plus weeks. Driving, premium fuel, everything done, stopping every 10 laps for a pit service. Everything's done 100% for these 20 plus weeks. It's all premium going in. If you take that F1 car and all of a sudden start putting 2-stroke lawnmower fuel in, what's gonna happen? It's gonna break the fuck down. So, same thing with your body. It's okay to have a little bit of the 2-stroke, as long as it's mixed with that premium. Try and think of, 90% premium, 10% of the 2-stroke. And then the car's not gonna notice that much. It's gonna notice, of course. It's not gonna notice that much, that mix, that blend. Because if you can try and do this post-comp, it'll go a long way towards you, you know, not blowing out, not feeling the shit, not gaining all that excess water weight, and also not feeling so deprived because you're still having the food you crave, the food you've been craving, all of that prep. It's the magic formula: 10% two-stroke, 90% 98. That's the fuel.
Working to become the best in me. I'm doing my job, that includes whipping and keeping the recipes. I cannot stop, I gotta get it till legends are next to me. Till legends are next to me. Ay, please do not test to me. I'm trying to get it. Working to become the best in me.
Me personally, post-comp, I tend to undereat. Yeah, I'm still a fat kid at heart. I come from being really obese in my younger days. So once those gateways open for me, it is dangerous to not get carried away for myself. So I tend to pull back and be really clean for the first week, 2 weeks. Just let that food, or the process of being driven by the thought of food die down. And also give me time to reassess, realign with new goals. I find that when I've got a goal in place, something to work towards, I'm better focused. So I still have the same urges, you know. People out there know what I'm talking about. It's like when you're weighing your food post-comp, let's say it's cereal, you know, you're supposed to have 100 grams. Sometimes you think while you're pouring that cereal out, fuck it, I'm gonna have 300 grams. Sometimes when you're taking that peanut butter out of that tub, you're supposed to have 20 grams. You think, fuck it, I'm gonna have 30 or 40 or 50. You know, those same urges come across people like me and others who you see who do hold it together post-comp. It's just how they manage that. It's how they, you know, think it, feel it. They make themselves feel bad for thinking that, but quickly realign themselves with what their goals are and focus on that rather than the 100 grams of peanut butter they might have just ate otherwise. You know, that thought process when you walk past the pantry at home and there's chocolates and all kinds of shit in there as well. And everyone has that thought process of, oh fuck it, I'm just gonna eat. You know? But what does it really serve you at the end of the day, is what I think, you know? What's it gonna make me feel? Good for 2 seconds, then I'll instantly regret it. You know? See, I go low the first couple of weeks. And once that food urge dies down, then I have some food. Because I'm not driven by the food then. But I'll use the food as part of my plan. I'll work it in, I'll allow for it. And when it's on my plan, I don't feel bad at all. Alright guys, next up, we have a dumbbell row, so chest supported. I'm going to do this with a neutral grip the whole time basically, pulling back low for that mid sort of trap, lat development, really focus on that squeeze. I'm going to do 2 working sets here. Only that 2 sets. 13. May not have been 3 reps in reserve, but it is only 2 sets. So funny with this exercise, it's like you're fucking halfway, you're in it and you're like, oh yeah, feels pretty easy. And you get to like rep fucking 8, 9, you're like, fuck man, that's just not moving anymore. And it's a fucking weird feeling, but that's what we get when we get that full isolation.
They cannot stop us, they cannot rock us, they cannot get in our way. They wanna rock us, they wanna mock us, they gonna play it all day. Hey, when we call the army, you know they pulling up right away. They cannot stop the squad, we see the finish a mile away. We see the finish a mile away, we see the finish a mile away. We see the finish a mile away, we see the finish a mile away. When we call the army,
On press. As long as I press more than Geordie, I'm happy.
finish a mile away. I'm feeling the hate from a mile away, they cannot stop the glory. I've come too far.
Alright guys, so finish off there with some unilateral pull downs for the back. Probably my favourite exercise for back. You notice I took the belt off then, so I'm starting chest now. I'm starting with some dumbbell presses. I took the belt off because last week, or the week before, I was pressing. I bent down to pick up the dumbbells and I had the belt on quite tight. I hit a nerve, and the nerve ran off up here where the belt was. And I've still lost feeling all through my skin on my leg here. I can move it fine, there's no problems with that, but it's just the feeling. So anyway, belt comes off, no more nerve damage, and we're doing some low incline dumbbell presses.
We see the finish a mile away, we see the finish a mile away. When we call the army, you know they pulling up right away. They cannot stop the squad, we see the finish a mile away.
What would Dean say? Dean's like, and then Mike's like over here. Dean's like, just do 60. Mike's like, go the 90s. I'm torn. Oh, I'll go in between, 70, done.
I spent so many years on my knees, now it's time for the glory. Give me that, give me that, give me that. All of my dreams I'm living out. They will never see my red lights. Cause we gon' ride to the daylight.
They cannot stop us, they cannot rock us, they cannot get in our way. They wanna block us, they wanna mock us, they gon' regret it all day. Hey, when we call the army, you know they pulling up right away.
Up.
They cannot stop the squad, we see the finish a mile away.
On.
We see the finish a mile away, we see the finish a mile away. We see the finish a mile away, we see the finish a mile away. When we call the army, you know they pulling up right away. They cannot stop the squad, we see the finish a mile away.
Oh yeah. Yo, let's do this.
Got picture homie rolling. Let me offer my condolence. You don't know just how I'm doing. And the silence go them broke cause they know him for talking fluent. Got him under the influence, the truest, talking to him. But decline your ego, bumping him out music, I'm eschewing. I just flew in for the day, gonna have to get explicit. I got love for rappers like I do for my fucking ex-bitches. And I got that pass, though, I'm gonna ask permission if I could kick it. Checking the repertoire, I got that rep on par with the best who did it. I just get it how I'm living. Shout out to the ones that with them, think that I wanted to.
Next up guys, one of my favourite movements for chest at the moment, which is a flat, seated flat cable chest press using the small Kaz handles. I just find the Kaz handles give a really good contraction at the top, and it's a different feeling, so it's hard to describe. But if you got them or access to them, the fat handle, fat end goes where your largest opening is, which is the thumb end of your hand, smallest at the bottom. When I'm pressing through my thumb and it gets a really nice contraction through that chest. Second thing with these guys is make sure if you're doing a chest press like this, you can always put a normal bench up against some cables. So if you're doing one, make sure you've always got pressure back into the pad. So shoulder blades back together like normal, chest out, pressure back into the pad the whole time, and press. The contraction in your chest will be so much better for it.
So with the fucking product, tell me who want it. Not what you want, it's bound to be iconic, baby, you got it. Let me get that love and that's 100, taking the proof on it. When I'm in the spot and I catch the feeling, raising the roof on it. You know that we gonna about to head. Hey, y'all ain't ready. Blaze up the whole damn city. Whoa, 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 nah, nah, nah. Get up, I know y'all hear me. Show love when I'm in your city. Whoa, 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 nah, nah, nah. I did it for the 5-3.
Alright guys, so finish off chest here with some flies. My favourite fly, which is the cuffed cable half roller cedar fly. These fucking names get more technical. It's still just a fly, but I just like this way of setting it up. So.
Paying dues and you getting busy. Ain't the one to put on anyone that has been riding with me. Whether they friends or they enemies, gonna have to miss me, dog. We bout to head. Hey, y'all ain't ready. Blaze up the whole damn city. Whoa, 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 nah, nah, nah. Get up, I know y'all hear me. Show love when I'm in your city. Whoa, 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 nah, nah, nah.
Alright guys, so finish off now. Upper session with some side delts. I'm doing an exercise I saw hypertrophy coach do, so throw credit out to Joe Bennett. It's a cable wide raise behind the back. I'm using the chest support to support me in that. But I find it really nice the way that I start from back here and I hit that straight on that side delt coming up from the side there. So chest supported cable wide raise. Hypertrophy coach.
Yeah, I'm at the top of my game. It's only Christ to blame. We know the reason you came. Diamonds and dollars and chains. How about you? Sit back. I got this. Relax. Who said I changed up? Yeah, cause I said I'ma need racks. Got plans on the right path. Do my dance. Cause I like that. It's no chance. Don't fight back. I am. Got my back. I don't need gold. I've been rich. I don't need gold. I've been rich. I don't need gold. I've been rich. I've been rich. I've been rich. Look at the track I've been running that. Hit up the squad that we running back.
Ready? This is why you always check your programming. No matter how well you think you know your program, you don't. I had cable wire raise down. It's actually machine side raise. I did that one on Monday. So, what's up? We're gonna finish off here.
Make like that, yo, of course I am. Yo, of course, yo, of course, wait. Is you made like that? Yo, of course I am. Is you made like that? Yo, of course I am. Is you made like that? Yo, of course I am. Yo, of course I am. Yo, of course, yo, of course. Papa told me go and get it, and I got it though. I belong, I'm a native like a Navajo. Too hot with the drip, that's a lava flow. We got things on the way, that's what y'all don't know. Call the brodies up, told them vamonos. Where we going, way up.
Alright guys, so that's a wrap on our upper session today down here at ONEGYM, Port Melbourne. Finished off there with some shoulder side raises in the machine. So sitting sort of, almost 3 weeks post-comp now. Weight sitting up about 118 to 119 fasted in the morning, so it's only a couple kilos up from stage weight. Kept things really tight. I sort of wanted to stabilize my weight here as I went through a health phase, off basically everything. Get bloods done, get healthy, and then look to push up in a growth phase in the next couple of weeks once we just confirm those markers across the board. So still not sure what to do as far as comps go. People sort of asking what's next, or see you in season B. As it stands, I'm banned by IFBB Australia for unsportsmanlike conduct post nationals. I'm still hoping to have that discussion with IFBB at some stage and hopefully get a look in for season A 2023, but time will tell. If I can get that meeting and get the ban reduced, removed, something as well, I'm here to support IFBB guys. One team and one gym has about 23 athletes competing in season B, IFBB Pro League Australia. So, you know, one gym had over 50 people at each of the shows, Victoria Internationals in season A, you know, buying tickets, spending money, supporting the federation. I want to support the federation. I want to promote positivity and just, you know, give back to the industry and its athletes and its supporters and its sponsors as best I can through coaching athletes to compete, bring their best, you know, motivate people with YouTube, training, and just all around, like I said, you know, bring back some love and energy to the sport that we all put our heart and soul into. So, time will tell as far as competitions go. For now, plan is to improve, put some size on in the right areas, and keep doing what I've always done. You know, 7 years in this game now, and no slowing down from me. You know, we just keep moving forward, keep bringing our best package, keep having a growth mindset, and keep improving, as I said before. So, thank you to Corey, Behind the Lens, FD Media guys, huge shout out. Any content, hit up fd.media on Instagram. Corey is the best in business, and it shoots exclusively from one gym, or one gym's exclusive content creator. So hit up Corey for any of your content. He's great, graphic design as well. Thanks to everyone for tuning in. Thanks to everyone for subscribing, for watching, for liking, for commenting, for sharing. We really appreciate it. From me, from Haley in the background here, who's bench pressing more than me on the front machine press. Much love to OG, much love from OG, and we'll see you on the next YouTube.